It's Stephanie with Pastease.com. I really don't know that I need to keep saying that, but I do. Is breast implant illness real? For me it is. I don't even know where to start, you guys. So I've had my implants in. It was my 6-year mark in October of 2021. And I've had a lot of various issues with them over the years, and it's finally just hit this head where they're coming out. And tomorrow, in fact. But I just thought I should do a video because we're obviously a breast-centric business, and I thought it may be helpful if I shared my journey. So here we go. Just over 6 years ago, I had implants put in. I was a deflated D at that point, and we did under the muscle, low profile, smooth silicone, 650 cc's, and filled out my deflated breasts. Immediately after surgery and in the days to follow, I was in excruciating pain, and I typically have a really high pain threshold. I handle pain like a champ. And I just didn't. I had all of these like crazy, just shooting, fiery pains. My breasts were just throbbing, and had to get I think they put me on Valium or something, and it just kind of knocked me out. Did the healing journey. Was really weak in the upper body for really a good solid year plus, because they cut through your pecs and all of that. Fast forward, they've all settled, fluffed, all that whole shebang. My right implant has just always irritated me, and they've both bugged me a lot. I'm not one to wear a lot of jewelry or have tight things on, and I would just always tell my husband Todd I wish I could unzip my breasts and throw these on the nightstand, because I'd take them out every single night, and I don't even think that I would wear them every day if that was an option. They would just kind of bother me, just feeling something under your skin, and yet they aren't really, you can't feel them by touching them or anything. I haven't had any hardness or them going awry over the years, but they've just really annoyed me. And in hindsight, I have had a lot of the breast implant illness symptoms and just blew it off, or thought it was due to my Hashimoto's. And I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's some years before I had my implants. So this is not, my autoimmune disease has not been brought on by my implants, but it has perhaps exacerbated it at times. On the list of symptoms, I think they chart about 34 symptoms that are common for women. I have quite a few of them, just the muscle tension, the digestive issues, stuff with my ear, my TMJ's gotten so worse, blah, 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 blah. It just kind of goes on and on. But I haven't felt debilitated by any means whatsoever. Fast forward to summer of 2021, I started doing an infrared sauna on a very regular basis, cold plunging, and incorporated Shilajit in early fall. It was about September that I started rapidly gaining weight out of nowhere, and this right implant started bothering me more than it ever has before. In a week's time, on average, I would be aware of my breasts, kind of like in a way you'd be aware of a pinky if you had a paper cut or a splinter. And it's annoying to be aware of your body because it means something's not right. Well, after I had all of this rapid weight gain, it was like my implants just started screaming at me, and I put on 16 pounds of inflammatory water weight in less than 3 weeks, and that was just kind of a cascade of my symptoms being heightened in the months to come. And it finally hit me when the pain got bad enough. Oh, this is my implants, not my Hashimoto's. And I'm at a point now where this breast has a slope to it, and this one actually is starting to kind of bulge out. I have a lot of muscular pain and tightness. to the point where Todd can even see it and feel it as well. So this is like stuff that's not just in my head. And through a series of events, I've been able to get in with Dr. Kai Morimoto rather promptly in Spokane, Washington. And she's just incredible and just really reassured me that all of these symptoms are very much so real, and the success rate she sees in her patients once they've explanted, oftentimes it's immediate, and other times it can take months up to a year or more. So yeah, I'm happened to get in with her really quickly on a cancellation list, and then my surgery was booked out about 7 weeks later. And then this week, they called me, well, today's like Thursday, so they called me yesterday late in the day to see if I could bump my surgery up to Friday due to another cancellation. A full 48 hours to prepare for this. I thought I'd have all this time to be ready and just have all my ducks in a row, but I've been praying about it a ton and it just feels right. So I'm jumping into explant surgery like tomorrow afternoon. I will be on my way to the surgery center in less than 24 hours at this point, which is pretty crazy. So I think what I'll do is, just as I'm healing, kind of document how I feel and that kind of thing. My current symptoms are brain fog up the wazoo, just a ton of water weight. I'm huge right now for myself personally. I know I've put on over like 20 pounds really rapidly. I'm very uncomfortable. I have a ton of deep muscular pain, my shoulders being pulled. Dr. Morimoto is explaining that my scar tissue is just kind of like starting to spread, and that's why I'm in so much pain. It's hard to get a good deep breath in. I feel it in my ribs, and I'm just really looking forward to having my brain working at full capacity and having energy, not feeling tired and sore all the time. So that's it. I think if you're on the fence, if yours are bothering you, I would check out the Explant documentary by Michelle Visage, if I'm saying her last name right. That was really an interesting documentary. And there are tons of breast implant illness groups on Facebook, all of which have provided a ton of information and soothed my spirit. Vanity plays in of like, what are they going to look like? How am I going to feel deflated? And so many of these beautiful women out there document their healing journey. And it is a definite journey. The body takes a while to bounce back. So check out those groups if that's something that's on your radar, because they have just provided so much peace and comfort and knowledge that fear of the unknown has totally gone away for me just by scrolling through these groups and reading different stories from countless women. It's been really incredible. And I'll end with that I am totally not opposed to plastic surgery or any of that. I love the aesthetic realm. My body just had its time with my implants. It was fun having big old milkers, as a couple friends have said, and now it's time to just go back to natural and get back on to my healthy lifestyle that typically makes me feel so good, and right now nothing does. So I'm anxious to be on the other side of it. That's it for now. I'll be documenting my healing process, and I hope this helps somebody. All right, take care, guys.